Thank you, friends. It's nice to talk to you again in this second episode of mine. I think I just thought before I get into IIG and start talking about the very building of IIG, in an insight into IIG, how it's going to be functional in creating the future leadership for the country. It's a very mind boggling, elaborate process because it is next to impossible to create a leader within the institute. What happens to a leader like Kamaraj or Mahatma Gandhi in real life spread over 45, 50 years. You cannot bring it into an institute and give in one shot, you know. But an institute can do a lot. It can trigger certain mechanism inside, like a vaccine, and prepare the core strength in the individual who are passionate about the country. So this is a process which I've been thinking in sleep also. Every cell of mine constantly, without my own knowledge, keeps thinking about how this institute need to be created so that you can create a 360-degree leadership, a holistic, full-fledged leadership. Just to give you an example, the best of leaders, if you analyze, do a micro-analysis, they will at the best have 320, 330-degree spectrum leadership. So, and that too, after about 35, 40 years of intense working in the society. So to replicate that and then bring a head start to leaders in an institute requires a different approach. And I'm constantly working on that along with my other friends who have been very carefully chosen. And I'm sure, when we lay out the whole thing before the nation and start picking the right men and women to get trained, out of that will come a path breaking, nation changing leadership cult where not just the Indians, but the men and women from other countries will also come and benefit in creating a new world order. So putting IIG, there, right there, I get back to my background. In 1998, my urge to work for the society led me to registering of Mother India Foundation along with my good friend P. Shankar. The idea is start doing the social work in a structured format, setting aside some funds, and you know take its range beyond Tamil Nadu into the neighboring states also to explore what could be done. So 1999, the Kargil War made one of the greatest impact in me. Losing of 600 soldiers, I was following that war very intensely. And 600 soldiers sacrificing their life on a battle which every soldier knows that his chance of coming back alive is not even 10-15%. Still, they went. It's an uphill task, literally an uphill task, and they applied themselves for the nation. And the sacrifice of that 600 soldiers made such an impact in me. I said, it should not go waste. Out of this, a new India should be born. So, with the Mother India Foundation, I could come across some of the extraordinary social workers, which I never thought it's possible. But this country's DNA is so unique. It keeps on producing great men. Sometimes these great men are visible. Many times such men are not visible at all. They are silently, they work and they die. Unsung heroes. I started meeting such unsung heroes, through Mother India Foundation, which made me very, very humble. Guys, people, men, women who set aside their families and put society as their focus, as their life, and start working with whatever that is available with them. They don't wait for somebody to recognize, somebody to give a helping hand. They just plunge into and start working. Such people I met. So, one of them is the Ramanuja Charitable Institute. When I walked into, I found this man struggling to give computer education with one computer. Today, 15 years later, it has become a great institute educating more than 1,300, 1,400 poor boys and girls from all religions, rubbing shoulders with each other. It's a great sight to see such students who don't have any animosity. They just come together, accept each other in love, learn, and spread happiness. So, it is such one institute. I'm very proud that I could associate in its young stage. And the journey continues. Maybe in my next episode, I will elaborate a few more, which eventually led me to Indian Institute of Governance. Thank you.